Hello, viewers. Good evening. Welcome to another time with me. My name is Stephanie, and I am the co-host of this channel called Stephanie Glam. For those of you that don't really know much about Stephanie Glam and what we're all about, we are a channel that is focused on self-development to empower people to become the best version of themselves. So if this is the first time you've tuned in today, please click the like button or just give this video a thumbs up, or better still, why don't you just subscribe to this channel so that you can get notified of anytime I create a new content. Okay, but before I go on further to the topic of discussion today, a Merry Christmas to everyone, because after all, we are in the season of Christ, a time of sharing with family and friends, and also a time of gift giving. So for those of people that doesn't really know much about what I do, apart from being a content creator, I'm also an independent beauty consultant with Mary Kay Cosmetics. I'll be leaving the link for you to shop from my online store to get some amazing goodies for your friends and your family. So thank you once again. And just like I said, if you've not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel. And if the topic we're going to be discussing today resonates with you, please give this video a thumbs up, because it helps to create more views for people to come into this channel and get to see the amazing things that we do. So it's lovely to see you all again. For my existing subscribers, thank you. And for my new viewers, thank you for joining me today. And I also hope to see you again after today. Okay, fantastic. So we're going to be looking at an amazing topic today, and this was also suggested by one of my amazing subscribers who has brought this topic to my notice. So we'll be talking about the issue of trust. So, has any one of you ever encountered any difficulty in trusting people? I, for one, I would say yes. Sometimes I've encountered that in the past, and sometimes I have trusted people and they have proved themselves to be not as genuine as I thought they would be. So whether you're just in the having issues of trusting people, or maybe you have a good relationship of trusting people, no worries. We'll be discussing about the issue of trust and how also trust can lead to intimacy within our friendship and our family life. So there's usually a popular saying that says trust is hard to find, but is this really true, or have we just given up on our ability to trust others, or in our inability to trust ourselves in making better decisions? For me, like I said, I believe that for anything to be well formed or made, there needs to be an element of trust involved. Either if it is committing to a new relationship or getting to a new place, I need to trust that whoever I'm developing a new friendship with has my best interest at heart. And if I'm traveling to a new location, I need to also trust that the bus driver or the pilot has the skills necessary to take me to my destination in a safe way. And this all has to be done with trust. For example, if you're having to go somewhere that you've never been to before, you need to trust that the driver of that vehicle will get you to the place in a safe condition. And like I said, it all requires an element of trust for you to believe you will get there to your destination at a good time and in a safe way. This, for example, can also be linked to relationship. For example, for friendship reasons or for business connection. To be able to engage in any transaction with anyone, whether be in a friendship or a work situation, there needs to be an element of trust. We can also apply this dynamic to trust and intimacy, as these two goes together, and it is important to understand this. For instance, if you have deep trust towards someone, it is only natural for you to develop intimacy with this person, either through an unspoken way or through a spoken way, as you stand to gain more trust by trusting yourself with that person. And so in this instance, you are able to demonstrate either your weaknesses, your strengths, your secrets, and your delights to this person, because you have gotten to the position of trusting this person with this. And this can also be possible through the dimension when you feel a lack of trust towards someone. It is only natural to want to build a defense around yourself when you encountered a distrust towards someone, or a distrust towards a community, or a distrust towards someone you've always had intimacy with. In essence, for intimacy to be present in any trusting relationship, there first needs to be an established trust between the parties involved. Because when we trust someone deeply, we believe that they care about us, regardless of our mood, actions, circumstances, situations. Through this, it is easier to be intimate with our loved ones, with our carers, with our colleagues, because we're in a position to demonstrate our fears without being judged. So trust in a relationship is very, very important, because when we feel deeply loved, we feel an intimate connection with that person. And as an intimate connection is formed, an emotional intimacy occurs in relationship built on mutual respect, trust, and love. So trust and intimacy goes together. So if you've ever encountered distrust in someone, please take a look at yourself and see if there is any way that you would have done things better. Did you ignore any red flags at the earlier stage? Or if you've ever engaged in a workforce whereby you poured your heart and soul towards this workforce, and you realize that perhaps you were not valid in that company or in that work environment. Maybe it wasn't meant for you to be there, or maybe that friendship wasn't a genuine friendship at all. So do not give up on trusting in the future, because with every distrust that comes in place, there's always a lesson for you to do better when next you encounter such situation. So in our next clip, we'll be discussing how we can overcome barriers to trust and intimacy. So with this, I'm going to be ending this talk for today. If any of the topic I've discussed today resonates with you, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And also, if you've not subscribed, this is also a good time to subscribe to this channel, as it helps me to bring up more educative content to help us all develop to become a better version of ourselves. So until I see you again, you take care and have an amazing and Merry Christmas. Take care and stay well. Bye. Ta-da.